welcome to Seeing Through Glass, and welcome to our third and final day in Ireland? Our final day in Ireland. Apologies that there was no video yesterday. We had a bit of a sort of nothing day, basically. It was pouring with rain. We ended up on some really bumpy roads, and it wasn't very interesting, so I didn't make a video. But today, we are hoping it's going to be a lot more exciting. Firstly, I'm back in the AMG GTR after spending most of yesterday in the GT3 RS. Tony, come in, Tony.
Hello there.
Is in the GT3 RS. We're doing a bit of like sightseeing, tourist kind of stuff. So we've got about a 3.5 hour drive on what should be some half decent roads to an old abandoned prison. We're not really sure what to expect. It's a bit of a weird last minute invite, but we're gonna go check it out. Then we get the car wash, then we're gonna meet up with some people in Dublin. We're just gonna have a wicked time in Ireland. Let's go. Wait. Are you ready? Let's go. One thing we have found is it's been quite difficult to find like high octane, high quality fuel in Ireland. This is probably maybe our second stop for the last 3 days with anything more than Bogo standard 95 octane. I get confused, I need Shmi's help. 95. So yeah, we think this is high quality. It says it's unleaded plus.
But I'm
struggling to I was trying to play it cool. I'm really bad at filling up cars. It just clicks all the time.
You're just really bad at doing two things at once.
I'm really bad at doing two things at once. Oh, there it goes again. I think it's coming out too quick. That's what she said. Hold on. Hold on.
This is a family channel.
Maybe how much? Oh, no, I'm an idiot.
Maybe you're full up, mate.
I'm full up. That's how distracted I was. But yes, both cars have been doing kind of similar MPGs. We've both got about 60 litre tanks, probably doing around 15 or 20 MPGs. So yeah, not bad, not bad. We'd be doing all right. Anyway, first stop of the morning, petrol and coffee. I need your help. My passenger has just described this car as raw. Now, I just double checked you didn't mean the GT3 RS. Because I would not describe the AMG GTR as raw. What would the correct word be? Aggressive for the AMG?
Yes, yeah, raw is the RS. The GTR is, yes, it's an aggressive, progressive power.
Like a powerhouse. I think that's what she meant, I think. But I'm just telling her that raw's the wrong word and she was confused. But yeah, aggressive powerhouse versus raw go-kart.
Electronic grip versus old-fashioned mechanical grip.
German sledgehammer versus German aggressive mosquito.
German sledgehammer versus German precision.
There we go. Hey, who said that we weren't right for Top Gear?
I might do a tweet later.
I'm gonna change my Instagram bio. Just driven. I can't even remember what you said, but anyway, it was good. Right, onwards. We have now made it to Kilmainham Jail, one of the oldest, most historic jails in Ireland. We've just found out that we're not allowed to film inside, so this is a worthwhile trip. Anyway, we're going to try and be sneaky and take some photos whilst we're in there. Tony's convinced he's going to find some of his ancestors still locked up. I think he's being harsh on himself, but who knows? I don't know you that well.
You might be well enough, mate.
We'll head inside very quickly for a very, very short tour, and then we're going to go off to the car wash, so see you afterwards. This is bigger than my flat. This is your answer.
Make my toilets bigger than this.
Do you enjoy a tour, mate?
Am I enjoying it?
Do you like tours? We genuinely think we might have found one of your ancestors.
There was a Flanagan in there that...
An escapee?
Yeah, twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
And you have a grandfather called Flanagan?
Grandfather that was Flanagan.
I feel like it's a little bit of a generic Irish name, but...
Yeah, but it's got to come from somewhere, mate.
I like the story. There's a title in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Tony's
ancestors were criminals.
I promise I did not pick the detailing place just because they've got loads of Ferraris here.
There's some nice ones here.
I mean, but we actually haven't filmed Ferraris together for quite a long time, so surprise. Anyway, we are here at Go Fast Automotive. They are very kindly cleaning up the cars before we head to our final stop of the whole trip, Dublin, what was it called? Croke Park Football Stadium. Oi, oi, football, yeah, lads.
It's the end of the season, mate.
I don't know what he's talking about. But what I wanted to do, whilst the guys are working very hard behind us and we're just standing around doing nothing and being useless, is kind of sum up our feelings on the two cars. Because coming into this trip, personally, I was more excited and expecting to love the GT3 RS more than the AMG GTR because it's a freaking GT3 RS.
Yeah.
However, I was aware that the AMG GTR, I'm going to slow down. AMG GTR is a bit more me. Front engine, rear wheel drives, like an F-Type, but better in every way. And today, I really bonded with that car.
Yeah.
How have you felt though? Because like these are your two cars, you've driven both of them a bit, but this is the first time you've driven both in anger.
Yeah, so I was similar where I instantly loved the GT3 RS, obviously.
Instantly. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and did realise and recognise that the AMG GTR was a good car. However, much the same as you. But yesterday, I completely bonded with the AMG GTR. It just made sense.
On the road, because the last 2 days we've been kind of doing sort of long, flowy stuff, not super tight and twisty. And for me, the minute I softened off the suspension in the GTR, so I'd be in Sport Plus but comfort suspension, it transformed it. Like the whole car made sense and it was more compliant. And I was like, yeah, I know what I'm going to do when I take off over this bump. And so I started to really enjoy it. Before that, it just felt a bit big and clumsy and I didn't really understand it. But it's an overtaking machine.
It's a proper monster in it, overtaking.
Everyone had a go in the comments saying that we didn't give the AMG GTR a fair go for the drag racing. And it was a very short drag race. And I think we both admitted that on a longer stretch, the GTR would probably catch and overtake the RS. But whether we're idiots or whether the system is complicated, that AMG GTR did not get off the line as well as the GT3 RS. I'm sorry.
And statistics show that. The 0 to 60 times, the RS is faster.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So some people, you know, and even Shmi, hi Tim, giving us a bit of a go, saying, oh, you know, that's not how it should be. It shouldn't be that complicated that we and you as an owner can't get the launch system to work properly.
Yeah. It was a faff.
It was a faff.
Yeah.
But it's been an amazing 3 days.
It was
with
nice
those
to have
cars.
the two cars out.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Ireland, not necessarily the best place for supercars.
I don't think so.
No, very bumpy. We've been unfortunate with the weather. I think this would be the perfect place to do a hot hatch tour.
Yeah.
I think hot hatches would rule the roost here.
Yeah, because they'll soak up the bumps and stuff.
Yeah, because it's a lot of narrow little lanes with bumps and things like that. So I'm so glad we've done this, and thank you so much for letting me drive your two cars.
Thanks for organising.
Well, thanks to QuickFit, obviously, for facilitating the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been amazing. Anyway, we're going to sit here and ogle over some more Ferraris, especially this 360, whilst the guys outside continue to work very hard on our cars, and we do nothing. Not easy to get in these seats. Easier than the Porsche though. We finally have what look like cars again. These have been pretty unrecognisable for the last 3 days. We also have sunshine, which is unbelievable, a very fitting end to our trip. So, we're off to Croke Park Hotel, where we will finish up our Irish adventure. And there we have it. As the sun now sets behind me, our trip to Ireland is over. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have. If you've missed any of the videos, go back and watch them and make sure you subscribe for plenty more videos to come.